So my next decision was that what is missing in my life was marriage. I felt like this is going to complete and give me a complete happiness. So even though I had possibility of marriages before, but it seemed like really nobody qualified. They had to drive a car, at least a Mercedes, if not Rolls Royce. They had to be rich. The standard of their life had to be according to my standard or higher, somebody who's able to support me well, travel. It seems like I had a materialistic mind. I started rethinking that and realized that all the men that I came to know that were within this category, it seemed to me like it was just shallow. Life was shallow. The conversations were shallow. The aims and goals of life were shallow. Something was missing. It somehow never attracted me to a point of considering this person for marriage. Probably they felt the same way towards me because I was thinking just like them, shallow. And it's like I am thinking, what is it missing? What is it missing that I don't have? So I thought, having a good husband, maybe that would be the right time, the right thing. So it just so happened that I did meet a very nice man, very humble, who was also in real estate business. We thought alike, did a lot of things alike, but he was definitely not rich, was not materialistic. He was more down to earth. And I liked that. There's something in that really attracted me, and I thought, okay, this is what I like. This is the direction I'm going to go. So I went for that direction. We got married and had 2 children. And after about 4.5 years, I realized this was not it. This was not what I was looking for. My marriage ended, and I was as empty as before. Not only that, I was physically very sick because of all the hardship I went through in this marriage. And one of the biggest problems that I had is that he had a very typical American mentality. I work, you work, I go half, you go half. Whatever, equal. Okay, I have equal mentality, but I'm nursing the baby. What are you going to do? I'm changing the baby's diaper. What are you going to do? I remember I was sitting in front of a doctor in a hospital writing a contract to sell a hospital to this doctor, have a towel over my shoulder, nursing my baby, and writing $1 million contract. The doctor looked at me and said, "You must be Middle Eastern because American women just leave the kids, with the babysitter when they have something important." I said, "Well, I'm nursing this baby every 4 hours. I cannot leave this baby." But nonetheless, my milk dried up. I could not nurse my babies, both of them. So life wasn't working. And this episode of my life not only did not make me feel better, it really deteriorated my entire health. He did not provide for us. He really expected, when we met, we thought I'm a doer, he's a thinker. So when the doer stopped doing, the thinker did not do. So he could not provide for us. Our finances got very bad. We lost a lot of things. And pretty much whatever I had before marriage, investment and everything else, we had to put into basically living and cover ourselves. And soon, pretty much I lost my respect for the man and realized, I guess once I got married, I kind of flipped back into my Middle Eastern mentality, thinking that it would be nice for a husband to support the wife. This was actually a conflict because, I know a lot of my American friends have the same thing. They feel like they work, he works equal, everything is equal, the same. And then she started having a baby, and all of a sudden she realizes she cannot be a super mom. Take care of the baby, take care of the house, take care of the work, she cannot. She gets overstressed, she goes through different sicknesses, the marriage starts suffering, and before you know, the marriage basically falls apart. And this is exactly what happened, because I could not do it all. I wanted to nurse my babies, I wanted to take care of my babies. At the same time, I had no other choice but to take care of the business because, he was not keen enough to take care of that part. So the marriage ended. and I inherited a lot of health problems from this marriage. And I think this time I really went deeper into this emotional process, spiritual process, to take a look and see what is it really that is missing. What is it that I missed in this situation? I need to look deeper. So this is what took me to the next episode of my life. Please be with me for the next part. Thank you very much for watching.